Welcome back to Every Other Carl. I'm Carl, and today I'm going to show you how to reseal a driveway. It's been several years since the driveway was sealed. You can see the last time it was done. The remnants are here, but a lot of it is worn off. There's also a bunch of spots where I have like oil patches. This was an oil leak from my truck. Gotta try to clean that off before I start doing the sealing. We got some cracks in the asphalt, so gonna try to fill those in. Over here, we got some cracks between the asphalt and the concrete. Some little minor holes as well, so we're gonna fill those in. And overall, there's kind of an inconsistent coloring on the driveway, and I wanna make it look nicer. You can see the sealant has kind of worn off over here. So having a nice clean black driveway is going to look great. Also have some crumbling along the edge of the driveway here. The asphalt has kind of been damaged. Part of that is due to some erosion. Also had a mini excavator come in here once, and they dug a hole here to inspect something. So that kind of ruined the edge here, and it just kind of crumbled since then. So I'm going to repair that with some cold set asphalt and a bit of gravel. So this is a great DIY project. You can totally do it yourself. I do have quite a long driveway, so that's going to take a little bit longer. And I have some repair and prep work that I have to do before I actually get started. So we're going to start on that now. The first thing I'm going to do is weed whacking, get the edges of the asphalt nice and clean so that when I put the sealant down, it goes all the way up to the edge. All right, I'm happy with that. All the edges are nice and clean. Now I'm going to go ahead and blow it down with my leaf blower. Get all the dust and pebbles and grass clippings off of the driveway before I pressure wash it. You only seal coat once every several years, so taking the time to prep and clean really well is worth it. I sprayed some simple green cleaner all over the driveway and used a heavy-duty degreaser on the oil stains. Then my wife went over with a brush before we sprayed it all off with water. All right, the driveway is now officially clean. Of course, my pressure washer had to crap out in the middle of the project, but I finished it off with the hose. I guess that's a good example that you don't actually need a pressure washer. It just takes a lot longer. All right, the next thing I'm gonna work on is repairing this edge of the asphalt driveway here. I have several bags of drainage gravel, and then I have several bags of cold set, or this is just kind of like pothole filter asphalt. Definitely not the best thing for this application, but because we don't really drive on this at all, and because I'm going to put some gravel down, I think it's going to hold its form at least for a while. Let me know in the comments if you think this is a terrible idea or how long you think this is going to last. I dug a couple inches along the edge and added the coarse gravel. Then I compacted it with the tamper before moving on to the cold set asphalt. I'll leave a link to the asphalt I'm using in the description. This stuff turned out to be much better than I expected. I formed it into shape using my shovel and then compacted it with the tamper again. If you have some dry cement powder or dry sand to sprinkle over this asphalt, it will help it dry quicker, but I just left it as it is. All right, it's in. It definitely looks a little better than it did before. It is mostly for aesthetics, like I said, so I'm sure water is eventually going to erode some of that away, but for now, I'm happy with how it looks. All right, the next thing I want to do is take care of some of these cracks. A lot of these little micro cracks are going to be filled in by the sealant itself, but these larger cracks, especially something like this or over here, I'm going to pre-fill with an asphalt sealant. I'll show you the tube I'm using. This is the one I'm using. It's a company called Black Jack Speed Fill. I'll leave a link to it in the description. It's also the same brand I'm using for my sealant. All right, I put the sealant in all the cracks and I went over it with a putty knife just to smooth it in nicely. Now I'm gonna let all this dry and come back and seal it tomorrow. All right, it's the next day. The sealant is dried. Pretty much all the moisture is dried as well. There's some areas that are still a little bit moist, but there's no standing water. I blew off the entire driveway again with the leaf blower, and now I'm gonna prep my buckets to start applying the sealant. I attacked all the oil spill spots with a heavy-duty degreaser, and then I scrubbed it with a brush and rinsed it off with the hose. I can still see some of the discoloration, but because I did all the degreasing, the product should stick a lot better. And that's as best as I can do right now. This is the product I'm using. It's Black Jack Drive-Maxx 1000. It's supposed to have a 10-year life. You apply it with a squeegee, and you can brush it if you want a textured finish. The directions recommend turning all the buckets upside down. I did that yesterday, so they've been upside down all night. That allows some of the texture to start blending in with the rest of the liquid instead of just staying at the bottom of the bucket. Makes it a lot easier to mix. All right, I'm going to mix up my first bucket. I just have this piece of scrap wood. I'm going to mix it up really good for a couple of minutes.
The more you mix, the better. I'd recommend a drill mixer if you have one.
For an edge like this, where you want to be careful not to splash any of the sealant onto your sidewalk or paver stones or anything like that, you can use a paintbrush. I have a 2-inch brush, but it would be better if you had a thicker, longer one. This is all I got right now. But you can cut in along here and make sure you don't get anything on the pavers. Same thing over here. I don't want to get any of the sealant onto the concrete. So I'm going to go right along this line, get a nice clean line with the brush. All right, now detailed stuff is done. Now I'm going to start pouring out the bucket and using the squeegee on my squeegee broom. This product says it prefers to be applied with a squeegee, and you can go over it again with the broom if you want texture. But I'm just going to go with the squeegee on my driveway because it's already pretty smooth. All right, so I'm about 3/4 of the way through this bucket, and I just mixed up another one. I'm going to pour some of this into the old bucket, mix that up, and that'll keep the colors consistent as I go down the driveway.
As you work, you don't want to over pour the product. It can dry pretty quickly, especially if you're working in the direct sunlight like I am. Just pour one line and work it in with the squeegee. And don't forget to mix your buckets as you go. You'd be surprised the amount of color difference you can get from bucket to bucket.
All right, so I'll let this asphalt patch dry. They say to give it at least 6 weeks. That's what the can suggests, for fresh asphalt to dry before putting the sealer on it, because the oils inside the asphalt have to dry a bit. It's still kind of soft to the touch. I did put some sealer over the very edges of it where it connects to the old asphalt to try to let the water shed out over the new asphalt instead of going behind and underneath it. Anyway, this is a semi-temporary fix anyway. I'm not sure how long that is really going to last, but I'll let you know. All right, I'm coming back to this 2 months later, and I'm going to insert this clip into the video just to show you what's happened to this cold set asphalt at this point. So I'm glad I didn't cover it with the sealant back when I actually sealed the driveway, because the cold set asphalt needs to set. It has oils in it and it has to dry out. It takes a long time to dry out, and you don't want to put sealant over that wet asphalt. Let me show you what it looks like now. So this is 2 months later. You can see the sealant that came from the top of the driveway over onto the top of the asphalt is still intact, but as the cold set asphalt dried, it definitely cracked whatever sealant was on top of it. So if I had covered this whole thing, it would just kind of look like that, and it would not have worked. As far as the cold set asphalt working, it's actually held up way better than I expected on this little curb here. I kind of thought that it would get eroded away pretty quickly, but I think the fact that I put gravel down really helped, and just the fact that it's strong and it sets and it dries well is really impressing me. So that's pretty much held the shape that I initially put it in, and I've just let it dry. It's pretty hard. Still get a little bit of movement in it, but it's nowhere near as flexible and moist as it was when I first put it down. Let me see if I can actually push in here. Yeah, it's still a little bit soft. I don't know if you can tell, but I can kind of move that around a little bit if I really press on it. But the longer that you let it sit and the more that you walk on it, or even drive on it to some extent, it will get harder and harder. So I am not going to cover this with any sealant, at least not this season, Maybe next season when it comes around, but right now this is performing really well. And it's done. I put the leftover buckets out here just to keep anybody from accidentally driving in. So 1 hour of dry time before you can walk on it, and supposedly 24 hours of dry time before you can drive on it. All right, that's going to do it for the driveway. 2,075 square feet, took 6 buckets. Those buckets are really heavy, so this is kind of labor intensive, back-breaking work, just picking those buckets up and pouring them out. It is a lot of work, but it's definitely something you can do yourself and save yourself a lot of money by doing so. So if you have any questions or comments, go ahead and leave it in the comments section. If you like the video, like the video. And if you want to see more, go ahead and subscribe. Until next time, I'm Every Other Carl, and I'll see ya.